the Epstein Files connections, and Chrissy Teigen. First, let's talk about how in an interview she said she would eat.
If you were at a very fancy restaurant, a human, you wouldn't try a tiny bite? Really?
Absolutely not.
Is that terrible?
Let's not forget the tweets of her saying if you could eat this one bite of it, you could eat any other meat for the rest of your life. Or eat turkey forever, and she would choose. And watching the show Toddlers in Tears, she said, seeing little girls do this half, I just want to put myself in. She said, I'm going to jail over pizza. We all know what pizza is now. I'm bored. Really want to watch Give Birth. I'm about to Anthony Weiner this kid. That is somebody who got in trouble for doing bad things with very young people. He just said the cleanest and best pleasure is to, with a water slide that goes through a shark tank, time to get mine on. I saw a baby that looked like a, has she do anything kind of. Is this wrong to think? A little in the pageant now. Eye candy for me. She said, I like to add a pinch of baby powder to the flour when I fry chicken. So it smells like, just read the rest. Went to the children's aquarium looking like a PDF. In this interview, they asked her where's the best place that she did it. She said the best was the Obama thing and then got in trouble. She posted this of a swollen lip, claiming it to be pesticides from an orange. Epstein also got swollen lips. From consuming what exactly? She said it was just an orange, so probably just an orange. Putting her thumbs up at the Grammys because Nicki Minaj wasn't there. Nicki Minaj tells us she has an eggplant, allegedly. She also had pizza in her Snapchat name, posting things like this and this. Room service was too expensive, so she brought her own hot dogs to a hotel. Go look up what hot dog means. Deli Roll was talking about Jesus, and look at how annoyed she is. This was her face during the whole speech. She looked so mad. Just go watch the clip. All alleged, just for entertainment purposes only.
In 2019, Chrissy Teigen did an interview where she said she wasn't a part of this whole PDF file ring and the whole island thing, everything that we've been seeing now coming out. She stated that every day her and John Lennon would get accused of being a part of that, and it was really hard on her family, all those allegations. And I can agree, it can be very hard on a family to be accused of something that you're not doing. But why would people be thinking that she would have any part of it? Why, in their minds, are they making assumptions that this person is in any way involved in anything nefarious? I just don't understand that reasoning or that thought process. There must be something that happened or that was done that led people to believe that this person 100% would be capable of such monstrosities. And then it dropped on 2025 that this Chrissy Teigen's name was a part of people associated with this whole thing. Now, nothing has been done. Nothing has been certified. There's no solidified evidence of anything. These, again, are just all allegations, but it seems to be funny the way things are always painted.
Public place, you did it. Is this the best or the worst? What did you do?
The best.
Okay, the best. Probably the Obama thing.
What? John, what's the? Oh God.
Oh God.
John.
What?
What is your wife talking about?
I don't know.
We heard
We're not-
Obama in there.
Chrissy, get back in. What happened?
We're not going to discuss
We're not
that.
going to discuss it.
We're not. We're not.
Okay.
Oh my God. Secret Service. Come here, jump back in.
Hi.
Look at John. Look at. I don't.
Hi.
We're not talking about it. That's the truth.
That is an awesome answer.
Not the White House.
Not the.
It was not.
It
the
was not at the White
though.
House.
It
That
was
is
100%
correct.
not at the White House. I promise.
He was
you.
not elected yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're moving on.
I'm sorry. I'm in trouble now.
No, you're good.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all. Thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
Yes, we applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool, and I want to apologize. I ain't trying to make you look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just so cool. We
T-shirt. I tell you, if he was wearing one of those fancy designer clothes he's designing, he'd be sweating just like me.
Chrissy Teigen is one of those people that I feel like the media forces for us to like. Like, there's been so much backlash with her that people just actually do not like her. And when I think of like celebrities that I possibly do not like easily, it's definitely her. I don't know what it is, if it's her mannerism, it's just that she seems extremely stuck up, or if she has just caused so much drama on the internet, also known as Twitter, before in the past, or she just seems very unreasonable. Whatever the matter is, I just feel like it's very hard for people to actually enjoy even watching her on camera.
Chrissy Teigen, we ain't forgot about you in them tweets and that picture of that dead fetus you was posting on your Instagram not too long ago, girl. Yeah, I got something for you. Why were you posting pictures of a fetus that you could not carry to term on your Instagram? Make it make sense, okay?
Remember in October 2020, there was a mixed race celebrity couple and the wife released images of her shortly after having a miscarriage, shot by her husband in the hospital, her screaming and holding her unalived child, because it came out later that it wasn't a miscarriage, it was actually a life-saving. And I'm just like, knowing what I know now, I'm sure it was a life-saving. It was a ritual sacrifice. And I thought that back then, I was like, this is weird. And there's so much grief in the world right now, and there's so much loss, that it's just like, why are you putting out these images? And what type of husband will take out his iPhone or his camera, because the pictures looked very, very high quality. I still believe there was an occult photographer there capturing all of this ritual. And you put this woman through this, you're getting all these heightened emotions. It's grief at its highest level. An unalived newborn, it's like, what did they say in Harry Potter? I opened up the clothes, like it's literally that, like that metaphor. And you're putting that out for everybody to see, and we're marching and we're being brutalized by the police, and our family members are ill, and we're not able to connect with one another, and we don't have jobs, we don't have money, like, and this is like what you want to share with the world. Are you saying, oh, everybody grieves differently? No, my love, this was weird, and I've never seen anything like that. Nobody else does stuff like that. The circumstances around these photographs don't make no damn sense. The story changing shortly after makes even less sense, because why would you go in to have and then have your husband photograph? You're screaming after it to share, to raise awareness. Why wouldn't you document it like you do everything else? You're on television. Come on now. But that's the person that wants to at Minaj, watch yourself.
Chrissy Teigen revealed that she had an abortion 2 years ago, but we need to talk about the confusion and complexities surrounding pregnancies that are terminated for medical reasons. In 2020, Teigen and husband John Legend shared that they lost their third child in the 20th week of pregnancy to what Teigen previously labeled as a miscarriage. But in light of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, she came to understand that she actually had a life-saving abortion. During a recent speaking engagement, Teigen explained that neither her or her son would have survived without medical intervention. A situation like this would be classified as termination for medical reasons, or TFMR. This involves the need to terminate a pregnancy either because the fetus is not viable or because the mother is physically at risk. Abortions that take place later in pregnancy often look similar to a miscarriage. Both a later abortion and starting labor for a viable pregnancy use the same medications and processes. While Teigen's announcement did draw some online criticism, it has also gained support from other women who have dealt with TFMR.
Guys, hold on to your horses, because she ain't done yet. If you're wondering what moves Chrissy Teigen to tears, well, it's the concept of dead babies. Take a listen to what she posted onto her personal Instagram page.
Hearing stories from your clinic, hearing that so many women come in there, and it's not a place of sadness all the time. It's not a place where people are feeling at their darkest points or anything like the world wants you to think. Some people go in there with so much hope and so much excitement because they know that they have a future. And so to see that so many people out there, and the stories that you shared at your clinic of people having so much hope and positivity and a new outlook on life, it doesn't have to be this place of darkness and scary. And the level of comfort I felt just being at your clinic was so incredible. But I started crying once I saw this beautiful mural of butterflies above the operating suite. And I took one look at it and my eyes filled with tears, and I looked over at Dr. Zoe and she looked me in the eye and she said, "You could have had butterflies."
I'm just so disturbed. Please tell me. I know that there are plenty of people who follow me, young women who follow me, and you're not fully on the Candace train. You find this conversations that I start at least to be interesting, and maybe you are still pro-choice. but please tell me that you recognize how dark and disturbing that is. A woman brought to tears about the concept of an abortion clinic, looking up in a mural, moved to tears.
During childhood and as they grow up. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to preserve your newborn stem cells from their umbilical cord. And to make this even better, it's quick, easy, and happens right at birth. It's a gift for today and...
Did you know that newborn stem cells have healing and regenerative powers? Stem cells from cord blood and cord tissue can create or heal other cells in the body, including ones that make up our blood, immune systems, and things like nerve and cartilage. It's incredible. That's why I chose to preserve this baby's cord blood and cord tissue with CBR. I'm so excited to have even more peace of mind. So join me. Bank on CBR to help protect your family's health.
Parenthood. As parents, we do anything to protect our children, from car seats to wearing a helmet on a bicycle to holding hands crossing the street. CBR is another way to potentially help protect them, both during childhood and as they grow up. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to preserve your newborn stem cells from their umbilical cord. And to make this even better, it's quick, easy, and happens right at birth. It's a gift for today and tomorrow. By banking your newborn stem cells now, you may have access to current treatments and future clinical
Chrissy Teigen, you care to explain yourself with some of these tweets? Now, I would read these out loud, but I have a feeling the video would get taken down. I mean, look at this one. Are you kidding me? This is completely indefensible. Selective outrage is such a curious thing to me. Why do we care so deeply about some things, but other things that are equally as bad get ignored? These are all real tweets, by the way, and there are so many others that are also very bad. This isn't some BS morally righteous video to make me feel better about myself. It's simply to illustrate that there are so many people in high positions that are doing terrible things. The Epstein files is the tip of the iceberg.
Ready. When are you going to investigate the judges on toddlers and TRs?
Bombshell.
It's a great question.
That's a hard one.
I should probably take a look at it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. Okay? They're judging the hotness of little kids.
I know. That makes me so uncomfortable. And I don't know anything about the show, so I shouldn't say anything.
You don't
shoot
need
off
to.
my mouth. It's just the whole notion of it. And it brings me back to, covering the Jean Bonnet thing so many years ago. And just... is that necessary?
It's not necessary.
Not at all.
I mean,
it's
it makes me
super weird.
Not at all.
Yeah, I think we should get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm on
I know
it.
the
I
man to
promise
do
I'm on
it.
I'll report back.
Well,
Chrissy Teigen exposed herself with these horrific tweets. A few years ago, people were finding all of these disturbing old tweets from Chrissy Teigen's Twitter account before she mass deleted 60,000 tweets. She said seeing little girls do the splits half is just, I want to put myself in jail. A little boy in the pageant now, finally some eye candy for me. It always weirds me out how strong little toddlers' tummies can look, and I am aware of how absolutely disturbing that sounds. Accidentally went to the children's aquarium looking pretty pedo-bearish cruising the parking lot. I'm bored, really want to watch kids give birth. Where can I watch teens giving birth? MTV? I mean, that doesn't make sense, but I'll try. I just saw a baby that looked like a corn star, like a trashy do-anything corn star. Is that wrong to think? He just said the cleanliest and best pleasure is to have with a 13-year-old. Skinny pedos drink Pedialyte. I now know what parents go through when they're forced to tie their kids up in the baby.
You were on David Chang's Netflix show.
Yeah.
You talked about the weirdest thing you would eat. Before you say that, we've got a little clip here.
Uh-oh. If the person okayed it, I would eat a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat.
No. I think the only way
You wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No.
Really?
Absolutely not.
When you can get David Chang to be speechless, if you can make him speechless. No, it's like, as soon as I said that too, I was like, this isn't gonna go over well.
Would you really eat human?
I mean,
what body part would you eat?
haven't you been to that bodies exhibit down on right? Have you been there?
I've been there.
I feel like we've eaten everything. Like everything has been eaten in fine dining. What's one thing that hasn't been served?
But what
it's
body
human.
part would you eat? Like, I feel like I'd eat some, like
I would give you,
probably
if
the
I were
belly.
to pass away naturally, I would give you a piece of my arm.
It doesn't look meaty enough. Yeah, no.
Chicken thigh? A thigh?
Hey, you know what they say? Tastes just like chicken.
Chrissy Teigen was visibly bothered when Jelly Roll started talking about Jesus. Everyone else is smiling, emotional, in awe of the moment, and she can't even look up. She's shuffling in her seat. She visibly looks disturbed by the conversation. And remember, the song choice was about Jesus, and she gave 4 stars, and her reasoning was the song choice, claiming that it's because we already have a Jelly Roll right here, so you should have sang something else.
I know that you picked the song before knowing Jelly was going to be on it, and my only criticism was that we have a Jelly, and you have such a powerful, beautiful voice, and I would love to hear anything too. 4 stars.
When the whole reason why he chose that song was because he wanted to give glory to God. So why would he have chosen a different song? And hey, everyone shows emotion differently, but she was the only one on the screen showing emotion that way. And we know the rumors.
I just want to know why Chrissy Teigen was so uncomfortable when they were talking about God. Why are you so uncomfortable and so emotionless? Look at her. She is physically uncomfortable that they are talking about God.
We're going to start with you, Chrissy.
She gave him 4 stars.
So
Everybody else gave 5.
We're just supposed to give our stars. And I feel like I need to, and we're live, so I'm just going to do it anyway.
Gave him 4 stars.
I didn't know that you picked the song before knowing Jelly was going to be on it, and my
And
only
blamed that.
criticism was that we have a Jelly, and a Jelly we love so much.
So uncomfortable.
Our stars.
Hold on, let me go back from because she's just so uncomfortable. I could feel it. I can feel her irritation. I can feel her irritation. What is that?
That he is a redeemer. He is for everybody.
Yes.
Jesus is for everybody. He doesn't hate anybody. He loves everybody.
Look how mad.
He stands for.
Look how mad. Oh my gosh. Why are you so uncomfortable?
I think it's really telling when we're talking about the Epstein files that we remember that there's multiple interviews of Jeffrey Epstein talking about Jesus. Except for he can't really say the name. Have you noticed that? He can't really say the name. He only ever refers to him as, like, a carpenter. Or the carpenter. Or, like, that. Which, by the way, is explicitly demonic. Because demons can't really say the name. They have to call him the carpenter. And they do that, one, to try and mock him. To make it seem like, oh, he was just a carpenter. Type thing. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein literally did that in an interview where he was talking about philosophers, and the interviewer mentioned Jesus, and he went, I thought he was a carpenter. I'm not interested in talking about that. Yeah, probably because you worship Baal, dude. I can't believe that. I'm still trying to struggle to comprehend that we have, like, documented proof of child sacrifice of the elites. That's insane. I can't believe I made fun of conspiracy theorists.
Socrates could think. So that was...
Jesus of Nazareth was the same way, right? Never wrote anything.
I thought he was a carpenter.
He was a carpenter.
We failed because of the carpenter. He was the thorn in our side. Our greatest threat.